Welcome to today's video, where we dive into Act 1, Scene 1 of Shakespeare's Measure for Measure. This scene sets the stage for the play's exploration of justice, morality, and the abuse of power. Let's break it down. In this scene, the Duke of Vienna announces that he's leaving the city and appoints Angelo, a man known for his strict morality, as his deputy. But here's the twist. The Duke doesn't actually leave. Instead, he disguises himself as a friar to observe how Angelo governs. This decision raises questions about the Duke's motives. Is he testing Angelo, or is he avoiding his own responsibilities? Let's explore the key themes and literary devices Shakespeare uses to set up this complex dynamic. Theme 1: Authority and Power. Virtue should illuminate society, not serve the self. One of the central themes in this scene is authority and power. The Duke uses a powerful metaphor to describe how virtuous individuals should use their qualities. He says, "Heaven doth with us as we with torches do, not light them for themselves." Here, the Duke compares virtuous people to torches that light the way for others. This metaphor emphasises that power and virtue should be used for the common good, not for personal gain. But as we'll see, Angelo fails to live up to this ideal, using his power selfishly rather than for the benefit of Vienna. Theme 2: Justice and mercy. Can strict justice coexist with compassion? Another key theme is the tension between justice and mercy. The Duke tells Angelo mortality and mercy in Vienna live in thy tongue and heart. Here, the Duke personifies justice, mortality, and mercy as living entities within Angelo. This personification highlights the dual responsibilities of a ruler: to enforce the law and to show compassion. However, Angelo's later actions reveal his inability to balance these two ideals, as he chooses strict justice over mercy, leading to harsh consequences. Literary device 1: Metaphor and imagery. Virtue should shine for others, not for oneself. Shakespeare uses metaphor and imagery to deepen the themes of the play. The Duke's metaphor of the torch not only emphasises the idea that virtue should benefit others, but also foreshadows Angelo's failure to live up to this ideal. Additionally, the Duke uses imagery of ownership and waste when he says, "Thyself and thy belongings are not thine own so proper as to waste." This imagery reinforces the idea that virtues are not meant to be hoarded, but shared with others. Literary device 2: Irony. Appearance versus reality in Measure for Measure. Another important literary device in this scene is irony. The Duke praises Angelo's character, saying, "There is a kind of character in thy life, that to the observer doth thy history fully unfold." This praise is deeply ironic because, as the play progresses, we see that Angelo's outward appearance of virtue hides a corrupt and hypocritical nature. This irony sets up the play's exploration of appearance versus reality, as Angelo's true character is revealed through his actions. Literary device 3: Personification. The dual responsibilities of a ruler. Shakespeare also uses personification to highlight the dual responsibilities of a ruler. The Duke says, "Mortality and mercy in Vienna live in thy tongue and heart." By personifying justice, mortality, and mercy, Shakespeare emphasises that these are not abstract concepts, but living forces that should guide Angelo's decisions. However, Angelo's failure to balance these forces leads to the play's central conflicts. Conclusion and foreshadowing. Will Angelo pass the test, or will his hypocrisy be exposed? As the scene ends, the Duke's decision to disguise himself and observe Angelo's rule foreshadows the conflicts to come. Will Angelo live up to the Duke's expectations, or will his hypocrisy be exposed? Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll analyse Act 1, Scene 2, and the introduction of Isabella, one of Shakespeare's most compelling characters. Thanks for joining me in this analysis of Act 1, Scene 1 of Measure for Measure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more deep dives into Shakespeare's plays. See you next time.